Of course, and all these people out here, this is reminiscent of the TRL days. And you see all these people outside, thousands of people, pandemonium. We just premiered the video for the first time on television. When you look out back, you're a New Yorker, you're from the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
Were you one of those kids that used to come to Times Square anytime there was a big artist at MTV?
I used to stand right there.
Right there.
I used to stand right down there, and I used to go, Justin! And I used to, when I couldn't make it after school, I would lay in bed and I would be like speed dialing for Britney to have the #1 video. I was really passionate about Total Request Live. It was like the biggest event of the day. Pop culture, when you're, in high school and middle school, it's the biggest part of your day. So, yeah, I can't really fucking believe it, to be really honest.
Of course not. Of course not. What does it feel for you to be premiering your video here in the same studio in Times Square like this?
I was really nervous. I had to do a shot before I came out here. I was nervous.
Of course.
Yeah, I was nervous. I mean, we didn't even really tell very many people, and I kept asking if people were going to show up because I was nervous that we hadn't told anyone.
If people were going to show up. Well, take a look. Look how many people showed up, right? Let's look outside right here. Okay, one thing they always did on TRL is artists would always bring up fans to the studio.
Oh, can I do that?
Show some window love and pick out some fans you want to bring to the studio.
Okay.
So many to choose from.
I don't know how, well, I have contacts.
Be specific. What you do is you point out the individual you want most. Here, let me help you right here. Pick out a couple of people. Just point.
What about those 5 right there in the
These
front?
5 girls right here?
Yeah, the 5 girls.
Right here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I think they're all together.
Okay. There's a girl with a tangerine shirt on. Young ladies. One have an umbrella in her hand.
Whoever they're all with, they're all together.
Yeah, her right there. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Right
okay.
Next to the camera.
It's a little girl right there. Our security guard just walked past them. They're right up front.
Yeah, look, she
has
cute.
A pink. It looked like a pink camera right here. Let's see if we can pull them up. Yeah, let's bring all 6 of those little girls up right here. Okay.
Oh, and definitely that girl right there in the disco bra.
The disco bra.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's all the way back
so we'll
there.
point these young ladies out here. Look, wave at us. Okay, and I'll make sure we point them out, and they're gonna. You're gonna. Right, they're gonna come up right
there.
here.
You guys come upstairs.
Okay, great. Yes.
She's like, where do I go?
Okay, great. Okay, let's have a seat. Please take a seat. Okay. Now, 3 years ago, you were here on TRL. You remember that?
Yeah, I was in that outfit right there.
That outfit. So a young lady has to. She's stand up. This girl, right? Put your hand up right here in the red. With the red hood, has the shades on. Do a Lady Gaga pose. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna remember you when I need to call in sick.
What was that day like for you when you found out? Oh wow, I get to perform on TRL. I need to come on TRL. But when you woke up that morning, what was that like?
I remember I was really nervous, and I just there it is.
Yeah, there it is. There you go.
It's all screaming back to me now. I just remember I was very nervous and excited, and I had come here so many times before dreaming of being up here, and it was an absolute dream come true.
Absolute dream come true.
Oh, and those shoes, those were my only
Look at her walk,
shoes
girl,
I had.
walk. There you have it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name, young lady?
Cecilia.
Cecilia. Give it up for Cecilia Gaga.
She's so cute. Look at her.
Anything, what else do you remember from that day?
From that day, I just remember nobody knew who I was. Bye. No one knew who I was, and everybody was asking about the strange girl in the red hood. And I just was really happy. I still pinch myself every day. There's not a day that I wake up that I really understand what's happened in my life. I'm really happy to be here, and if you love me, I'll always love you back.
That's what's up, Lady Gaga. And I remember the first day I met you. You're the exact same person you were when I first met you.
So are you.
Okay, before the fame.
Yeah.
So you should know this about her. Okay, well, let's take a question from one of the little monsters in the audience. All right. Okay, we have. Okay, who we have? Who has the mic?
Over
right
here.
I
now?
need to talk
Over
to
here.
Jesus.
Okay,
that's
what's
all
your
I need
name?
to.
Hi, I'm Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
I love you, Gaga.
I love you too.
And my question is, the fashion credits of your video said that you used your mother's wedding dress. What's the story behind that, and did she offer it to you?
Yeah, that's my mom's dress. It's so funny because when I was younger, I hated my mother's wedding dress. And I would always say, Mom, why didn't you have a long train and a tiara? I don't understand. It's T-length and it's 3/4 sleeve and it's draped. And she said, it's Norma Kamali, and when you're older, you'll understand. And then the older I got, the more I realized how fashionable my mother was. And she had this sweet little hat on and her Princess Diana haircut. And I remember I was about 13, 14 when I fell in love with my mother's wedding dress. And I asked her if I could use it in the video because the love that my mother and father have shared for almost 30 years now is what I hope to have someday.
Thanks.
Is your family watching right now?
Yeah, hi, Dad. My dad was tired, so he didn't come.
He didn't come.
All the little monsters are mad at you.
Okay. Wow, I wanted to meet your dad. That would've
He's
been
there.
cool.
He's at home having a whiskey and cheer. I promised I'd wait.
All right, so I want people at home who are online right now and you're watching this, send your tweets at MTV News. Use the hashtag MTV Gaga. Let's take some Twitter questions. We want the whole world to be involved in this discussion with Lady Gaga. So let's see our first tweet. Okay, it says, tell us about Joe Calderone and who is he? Where does he come from? And what does he do?
He's really hot. And, you know, it's so weird because I'm usually really funny about men, but he just, like, he does something to me. And I just remember he took me out this one time after we first met, and he's really fresh.
He is? He looks like a ladies' man.
Yeah. But I was just really happy that he wanted to be in the video and to model, so...
A cool guy. I like him. I like his style.
Yeah, he's really fresh, though. He really needs... Yeah, he's very fresh.
Okay, very fresh.
He's a bad boy, you know.
Mm-hmm. Joe, sound like the type of guy I would hang out with, have a beer with or something.
Yeah.
Yes, Joe, right?
Or run from.
Okay, you know, this video was very personal to you, so much so that you went to Nebraska to film it. What was the inspiration behind the video?
Well, I wrote this song about this guy that I used to date. What? That's good. Really? Thanks, guys. But the song is about going back to anyone or anything in your life that means something to you. And Nebraska is the center of all of that. And I wanted to go to this place that has this very strange and eerie quality. The corn has a life of its own. And I wanted to film the video there. And
I'm sorry, what do you mean, like the corn had a life of its own? What does that mean exactly?
it really does have, I mean, I don't know if anyone that's, what? Shrooming? I didn't shroom whilst at the video. I have shroomed before. I wouldn't suggest shrooming. Really don't do it. See, all the gays are like, don't shroom. You know, it for me was all about capturing the true spirit of the song, is that when you're in love, you'll be willing to walk and do the craziest and most inconvenient things that you could possibly imagine. So the video is quite complex in the way that the story is told, and it's meant to be slightly linear and slightly twisted and confusing, which is the way that love is.
Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting. We're going to go to another Twitter question.
I can't believe that you asked me that.
I mean, I just thought that was interesting. I mean, you said the corn had life.
And you all laughed. I feel like I'm in college.
All right, at MTV News, that's the Twitter address. Use the hashtag MTV Gaga. Let's take another tweet from people who are watching at home. It says, what is the meaning behind the ice cream truck in the beginning of You and I music video?
Well, I've talked about some of it before with all of you, but I had a lot of really intense experiences when I was younger, some of that which I have shared with all of you and some of which I haven't. And the ice cream truck is meant to be a representation of sort of the destruction of my youth at a very young time in my life. So while I'm walking down this road to find love, the memories of the destruction of my youth sort of get in the way. And that's how I wanted to open the video, because I think that it really sets up the rest of the story. It allows you to imagine that you yourself are not just one person, you're so many. Yes. And that person inside of you has so many stories and memories and things to draw from, and they all affect your journey profusely. So I'm battered quite brutally at the beginning of the video, and by the end I'm not battered, but I'm a bit strange. So it's not meant to be an answer, the video. It's meant to be a profuse number of questions.
Wow. Everybody is transfixed on every word you say right now. Wow. What's up, little monsters? How y'all feel?